Behind me is a high-speed rail link. What that's got to do with post-18 options, you'll find out in a moment. It seems to be that the media and some schools seem to think that there are only two post-18 options, apprenticeships and university. I'm going to tell you why that's not the case. It's just been A-level results day. So it's mid-August, A-level results day, and I've seen lots of students coming in, collecting their results. Fantastic, great stuff. Many of them looking at what they're going to do next. And I've been watching the media reporting kind of what's out there and what the options are and bits and pieces. And it seems to be that two things get talked about. Are you going to university or are you doing an apprenticeship? But it forgets all the other options that are out there. And it also assumes that these are the only things that you can do. So what are the other options that you've got if you're in post-18 and thinking about what is out there? So first off, one option is that you might just go and get yourself a job. Just a regular job, working at a shop or something like that. And then you might do what's called something like work-based training, where you're actually just going to learn on the job. You might not be doing an apprenticeship, you might be doing some in-house training, but you're still developing your skills. That's one option. It might be that you go on a gap year, you might go travelling. So you might go and either get some money together, have a part-time job, get some money together, and then go travelling. Here goes the high-speed train. Now, the reason that I've got this here, one moment. Of course, some people are going to their destinations really quickly. They know what they want to do. They've decided to go to, say, university, and off they go really quickly, just like that high-speed train there. But some people take a bit more of a slower route, a slower option to get to where they're going, and that's okay. So there's an idea where people say all who wander aren't necessarily lost, and it's true. Sometimes it takes us a while to sort things out. So what I wanted to suggest to you guys is that it's okay. It's absolutely all right to not know what you want to be doing. You could be finishing, say, sixth form and not have a clue yet. That is actually okay. And that might come as a bit of a shock to some of you, but it is actually fine. It's absolutely all right. You're going to have to do something. So like I said, you might get yourself a part-time job. You might go traveling. You might even set up your own business or something like that. But through doing that, you might then discover what it is that you want to do. You might do volunteering. Maybe you're going to do that. Maybe you will combine gap year with work. Maybe you'll end up traveling and then becoming a digital nomad and picking up a job and picking up work for things that you can do digitally. Maybe set up your own business, something like that. And it's okay. It's not okay. It's fine to not have a plan yet. Now, don't get me wrong. You're going to have to do something. And for some of you, finding that something can be a bit tricky. And if you need help, make sure you see your nearest careers advisor, either in school or through the National Careers Service, through the telephone helpline number below. Now then, the other bit though to consider with this is the consequences of rushing. So I've seen some sixth forms and colleges try to force their students into applying to university because it's an easy win generally, and they genuinely feel it's going to be the best option for those young people that they're supporting. But there's a massive danger with this. If you just go with the flow, go almost like on that production line basis, I'm going to go to uni, I'll figure it out after university. There's a real risk here, and the risk is that you only get generally one source of funding for university. So once you've spent it, it's gone. Now imagine this, imagine you decide not to go to uni, and then you figure some stuff out, maybe in your 20s or even later. You then go, right, actually I know what I want to do. I want to go to university, study X, Y or Z because I want to get into such and such a job. Now, if you've waited to figure stuff out, you've still got your university funding there. But if you've rushed yourself, if you've gone to university and then later you get into your 20s and you go, oh, actually, I should have studied that. What a missed opportunity. Yeah, because you rushed yourself at this stage. So there's a real benefit to waiting. There's a real benefit to not leaping into what you want to do. And for some of us, an extra year or so can really make a massive difference. I know for myself, I spent 3 years after GCSEs before I went to university. If I'd gone a year earlier, I wouldn't have been ready. I wasn't mature enough. I wasn't focused enough. I wouldn't have made the most of that opportunity. And that's just me. That was my journey. So I'm just really mindful of this pressure that some young people are under to make a decision and also to go maybe to university. And there's this massive pressure from some quarters. You don't have to. If you've got support at home, if you know that you're not going to be homeless if you don't go. If you kind of go, right, okay, I've got a roof over my head, parents or carers are going to look after me, if I don't go to university, it'll be all right. I've got time to figure stuff out. Great. Give yourself time if you need it. Now, if you're ready to go to uni or do an apprenticeship or whatever your options are, go for it, and I wish you all the best. But if you're not ready, it's okay to give yourself time. So just wanted to put that out there as maybe a different perspective to what you might be hearing in the media. Okay, all the best. Good luck for the future, whatever your choices might be. And like I said, if you get stuck, make sure you reach out to your nearest careers advisor, either in school, college, or through the National Careers Service helpline, telephone number there. Go and get some help if you need it. But I wish you all the best for the future, whatever it is that you decide to do. Take care. All the best.